I think it's a responsibility mainly, but for most, I think many fathers who are coming into fatherhood don't really know what they're getting into. So I'm sure for most of the times it could be a mistake. So yeah, so I think that's the main reason. And there's so much pressure, especially within men. It's very different from women. Us, we expect to have a lot. We never qualify until you are qualified. We expect to have everything so that we are something. So if you're a dad and you don't feel like you have that, I think that could be one of the reasons for leaving.
Positive na negative, I guess. Utapata kuna wazazi wengine, male, the fathers, wameenda maybe because of work, wamejipata abroad, ama ameenda away from the family. So unapata the children are left without a father. So hiyo nitasema it's positive because anawatafutia yet ako mbali na wao. Others, ulevi na baba wezetu wengi sana, wanaenda tu napata wazae wameenda wanalewa, so unampata yuko kwa family most of the time. Another thing yenye unaweza pata fathers inawafanya wakosekane kwa nyumba maybe ni kama kuko na unsettled marriages. Unapata the wife is akona kisirani. Major you'll find the father akijaribu kutoroka the house because anatafuta peace maybe somewhere. Sumona.
Some people just run from responsibilities. You know, in Kenya, the state of the economy, taking care of other people. So maybe they just want an easier life for themselves. So it's easy to leave other people behind and think of yourselves.
Unapata wengine like wana impregnate mtu but they don't want to take care, wanaruka. So like, and then most of them mwenye ukutoroka ni these young people. So unapata mi impregnate mtu, hakuna vile anaweza take care. So like anaenda hapa ametoroka na ameruka mimba. So I think it's basically responsibilities na running away from commitment issues.
Wow, there you have it. That is all about an absentee father, a conversation that we'll be having this morning, trying to unpack it and just get to know, apart from what we've had right there about, you know, responsibilities when it comes to work, when it comes to others being absent because of alcohol, running away from responsibilities and all that. It is a topic that I urge you to stay tuned so that you may be part of this conversation. A very good morning to you wherever you're joining us this morning. Remember, to be part of this conversation, you can join us on 20316 SMS line 0786316316. That is our WhatsApp line. Get to be part of this conversation with my amazing guests in studio who will be introducing themselves shortly. But before then, remember we've been talking about our new baby, the new baby on the block, and that is Lamu. And this morning we just want to thank God for the amazing journey that, you know, so far we've had together. And with that, we just continue urging you and encouraging you that because of your prayers and unwavering support, family media continues to grow and also touch many lives, especially along the coast. So this morning we want to praise God even with you and thank you so much for the support so far you've given unto us as we spread the good news that Jesus Christ indeed is touching lives and changing lives out there. This is made possible by your support as our partners. You know, the little support you give, the big support you give, whatever it is, it has gone a long way. We need your support spiritually, we need your support prayerfully, and also financially. This will be setting our new station, you know, helping us to get equipment, logistically helping us, and just working with us as we impact a lot of people down there in Lamu. So be part of this, and you can do that by sending your contribution to our paybill number 316316. Their account name is Lamu. As you do this, God bless you and keep you as you join us in the amazing conversation when Dad is away. It's all about the absentee father. Get to be part of the conversation, as Alia said. Good morning to my amazing guests, Alithia and Henry. Karibuni sana.
Thank you.
I will start with you, Alithia, to introduce yourself.
My name is Alithia. I'm a psychotherapist by profession.
Right.
I am the CEO and founder of Nicereni Wellness. And we offer different services
Right.
for mental wellness. I've been in the journey of mental wellness for over 3 years, about 3 years now. And I'm happy to be here to discuss about the topic of when dad is away.
Fantastic. I love it. I love when you talk about wellness, you keep mentioning wellness. I love that because this month, as we all know, October is that month for wellness. It was culminated on the 10th of October. And again, we are here to speak to fathers, you know. I know they go through a lot of mental challenges, but, you know, we'll get into that. Henry, probably you may introduce yourself.
Thank you, Sally. I'm Henry Opondo. I'm a physiotherapist by profession. I have about 15 years of experience as a physiotherapist. But those 15 years I've actually managed to become almost 31 years of experience. Why am I saying that is because my first practice as a clinical physiotherapist started in 2010 up to about 2017.
Okay.
During that time, I used to work double, day and night, different institution, just to try and provide. And that gives you almost 12 years of experience working day and
night.
Then 2017, it changed from clinical physiotherapist to leadership and governance. So I served Kenya Society of Physiotherapists as the president. I served Physiotherapy Council of Kenya as the chairman. I served East Africa Physiotherapy Community as the president.
Wow.
And I serve World Physiotherapy Africa Region as executive committee member. Then I add in AMREF component. So you realize you have a whole bucket of activities, meetings, and so forth, and this is largely make you work almost 31 hours in a day.
Okay. I'm already seeing what you're doing right there. You're already justifying the absenteeism, but we'll get to that, Dr. You know, and I think we should call you Mr. President, because really the president of this, the president of that. Anyway, to start us off, probably you may just tell us a little bit about, you know, your children, their ages, their hobbies, and all that, very briefly about your kids and your family.
Yeah, thank you. I'm very lucky to have a good family. We have 2 children, a boy and a girl. The boy is how old? The boy is 11 years old, and the girl is 6 years old. The boy likes soccer, he likes racing, cycling. The girl is an artist. She likes drawing, painting, she plays piano. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. At least, you know, we can see you're in touch. You know their ages, you know, and all that. That's quite impressive. Alethea, to bring you into the conversation, what does it really mean from your perspective as, you know, a therapist, a counselor, and all that? What does it mean when we say an absentee dad or parent at that?
An absent father is a father who is physically or emotionally unavailable to the child. And when people hear the word absent, they automatically think that because the father is not physically there, that he's absent. But I'm here to tell you that you can physically be away, but you're still emotionally in touch with your children through communication, consistent communication. Yes.
So you can, you know, just to repeat that, because many people actually imagine that just because you're away then, but emotionally you can be there for your children.
Yes.
Okay, and you're going to discuss on some of the ways that while away you can still be in touch with your children. Henry, please tell us, how is your week like, or a day at work look like for you? What time does your day start?
On a good day, my day starts at 5 a.m. Kenyan time, and ends 10 p.m. Kenyan time. It's for the last probably 3 years, it's been more of activities of more of meetings after meetings, and some of them requires traveling. So it's really busy, and it's more of talking. I mean, talking, solving problems, drafting policies, advocating for the rights of the oppressed, undermined. So it's really full. I mean, you talk until if you get back home, you have no words. And when you have no words, you go back home. Your spouse may feel you don't want to talk, but probably you are getting that space just to heal and try to wake up tomorrow and begin again.
Now the cycle continues.
Yes.
Alithia, look at what Henry's talking about. He just said he's working the whole day. He's talking and talking and talking. By the time he gets home, all he wants is peace, if I may call it that, because now you just want peace and quiet. What impact would that have? Or does it have probably, let's even speak on the marriage itself, leave alone the children. Coming in at 10, the impact that that has on the children and the wife, the silence, what does that have? What's the impact?
Definitely the impact that is there is that they will start to feel disconnected.
Right.
They start to have a distance between one partner and the other.
Okay.
And one partner feels overwhelmed and drained, while the other one feels that they are unwanted and they're not valued in the marriage or in the relationship. Yes.
Okay. Henry, I don't know if that what Alithia has talked about, have you experienced that maybe? Even the kids just feeling, you're not here. Your wife, you're not here. Have you gone through that phase?
I will say that I feel it. I might have not experienced it practically, but that feeling is emotionally setting in.
Yeah.
That we are not having a communication, we are not having a conversation. Probably the little time you have is that you're just probably physically present, but maybe you're not emotionally available in this house.
Yeah.
So I think that is something that me as an individual, I start to feel, and it makes me recognize that, you're actually an absent father. In fact, I like that, because when we're having this conversation before you agreed to the invite, you told me, I know I'm an absentee dad. I know that for sure, and I really laughed, because not so many Alithia, not so many fathers would agree that indeed they are, because they'll be like, but I provide, but I this and that. But apart from that, for Henry, it's about work, and that's what keeps him away, traveling, the time at work and all that. But in the, what we had before when we started the show, what some Kenyans were talking about out there, and most of them actually were young people, they talk about alcoholism, work, running away from responsibilities. What other reasons are there for a father or a parent to be away from his children?
Another reason, aside from mental wellness issues such as alcoholism, mental illness, work that is physically demanding, you are physically not able to spend time with your family, and this means sometimes you travel very far, or you're within the country but you're marooned where you work, because you need to meet the expectations of where it is that you work. Sometimes also childhood traumas. You find that the father himself, when he was a boy, did not have a relationship with his own father.
Correct.
So they do not know how to father, or they do not know how to emotionally connect with their child. So you find that their father maybe was physically present, but emotionally unavailable. Or, they were just not there, they didn't know who their father was. So they don't even know that there's this need to connect with their child to begin with. Yes.
And such fathers, where do they start from then? For example, I had an absentee father, we didn't connect and all that. Where can they start from at this point then?
I think what is best is to seek mentorship, and mentorship from a man.
Okay.
Especially in that department of fatherhood. Because there's a certain understanding that they have in that field that maybe, I'm not saying that women don't know anything, but there's a level of understanding that a man can give you and guidance.
Okay.
So look for the right mentors and you'll be able to get guidance.
Therapy?
Yes, therapy.
Does it counts here? Because there's mentorship and then there's therapy as well.
Yes.
Because if you had daddy issues, so therapy would also count.
Therapy is very essential.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Henry, if we look at, Alithia has just talked about activities. What are some of those activities that probably when you have time or when you create time, you do with your children? What are some of them that you enjoy?
Thank you. Thank you, Sally. And permit me also just to support some of the things she's saying there. I'm just meeting her for the first time, but she sounds like she's talking about me. Yeah. You know, one of the things that really makes me humble and keep me going, no matter how late it is to go back home,
You're right.
and sometimes just wake up in the morning and see children go to school.
Yeah.
It's the virtue that I've come to appreciate that some of us didn't even get to know the name of their father.
There you go.
Okay? But now we are fathers. So you find that there was no transition.
Right.
There was no, I mean, you didn't come to appreciate what is fatherhood,
Okay.
so that you can also take it over. So sometimes I just feel like, oh, despite my busy schedule, my daughter at least knows my name. If she's asked in school, who is your daddy? You'll be able to say, my dad is ABCD. My son, in fact, my son has become a little bit crazy. We text, and sometimes he calls me Mr. President. I'm like, okay, you even know.
I thought so too.
I'm like, okay, I'm glad you even know
What I do.
what your father is doing. So to me, that's really good.
Okay.
So anyway, coming back to your question, what are some of the things that I do with them when we have time? I think deliberately, there are three things that they like. I may not like it so much, but they like
Yeah.
that anytime I get, I make sure we do it together.
Right.
Number one is if I'm around, if I'm in the country on a Sunday,
Yes.
lunch must be eaten outside the house,
Wow.
whether we go to church or we do not go to church. The days we do not go to church, maybe I came back home due to time difference, probably I arrived on Sunday 6 a.m. and I want to rest or I sleep. They will get ready, prepare, everyone is dressed, they are waiting for me to wake up.
Yeah.
When they wake up, like, we can't go to church now, you say, but we are going to eat. What are we going to eat? So they decide what we are going to eat. So lunch has to be eaten outside the house.
Okay.
And it is a lunch that when we come back home in the evening, no one is eating again.
Okay. It's heavy.
It's heavy. Two, shopping.
Okay.
That is the time my cheeky daughter gets time to go and pick the things that mommy doesn't like, and daddy will be like, it's okay,
Yeah.
just pick.
Compensation.
Exactly, exactly. And Leon is my son.
Yeah.
He'll be very tactful. Like if Bruna picks, I will also go pick something.
Yeah.
So I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. It might look like they're punishing me or they're taking advantage, but I'm like, you know what, it's the only time we have.
Okay.
Let's utilize it. Lastly,
Yeah.
when they break for holidays, and they want to go and see their grandparents from mom's side, I don't remember the last time I dedicated someone to drive them home. I take them myself, even if it means I am dropping them and just turning back to come pick my bag and leave the country.
Okay.
If it is the time to come back, schools are opening, again, whichever part of the world I am, I will have to come to Nairobi, go and pick them personally.
Wow. Are you seeing effort there,
Yes.
Alithia? Is there an effort there?
Yes, there
Yeah.
is.
And
A lot of effort.
intentionality,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes.
Let's speak about overcompensation, even for parents, because actually Henry has brought that in. And I think a lot of parents, I remember I used to do that sometime back when I was in the airline industry, and I was kind of an absentee mom. But anytime I come, then I would just shower my kids with a lot of gifts, you understand, because I'm not there. What is the impact of overcompensating, you know, as an absentee parent?
I would say the impact of overcompensating, at the time it regulates your feelings, you know, it makes you feel justified that I wasn't there, so let me just do this so they don't feel bad that I'm away. But what happens is that sometimes you end up raising spoiled children.
Right.
That they realize that they only connect with people to get something out of them, and they expect that they will always get something material from connections,
Yeah.
especially from their parents.
Okay.
So as they grow older and older, you start to realize that they value material things. They don't value morals. You know,
Quality
the things that
time.
really matter. Quality
Yeah.
time. Everything is just material, material, material.
Okay.
And you'll be wondering as a parent, where did I go wrong? Why doesn't this child want to spend time with me? Why don't they visit me? Or why are they so entitled to some of my wealth or my, you know, accolades or achievements? But it's because that foundation was put in, where you compensated with gifts or, you know, material things.
Yeah.
That's what they believe love is. And even in their romantic relationships, if they do not get something out of someone, they'll believe that the person does not love them. Yes.
So they have like some expectations and entitlement
Yes.
to, you know, in relationships.
Yes.
Henry, let's look at, you know, probably memories or milestones that you've missed, you know, from your children's life, and how did that make you feel? Some of the milestones, maybe a birthday or graduation, because nowadays we have a lot of graduations in schools. Have you ever missed any, and how did that make you feel as a father?
I have missed nearly everything. Everything. And it's painful. It's really painful because you realize, okay, Henry, you're serving the community.
Yeah.
You're not serving your family. And it's all plastic when you look at it internally.
Yeah.
So I've missed, those that have really touched me is where my son will ask me, Daddy, will you come for our music concert? So it's a competition, and it's usually done outside school dates.
Yeah.
And I realized that I've missed most of them. In the first place, it will have not been even ideal that my son asked me to attend. I should have known that it's going to take place and be available.
Yeah.
So that when he asks, I just a confirmation. But the moment he's asking is because he's always seeing the pattern. This person is never here. I have missed their sports. They're all in sports. The boy is in soccer. And he'll always want to be, he'll always want someone from his family to see us scored a goal.
Exactly.
And he'll come and say, I scored 2 goals. I've missed all his soccer tournament. All of them. Our daughter is a sprinter. She runs. She has all the energy. Okay? I've missed all those. She likes swimming. I've missed all those.
Oh. How does that make you feel?
Well, it's painful, really, really painful for me, and it gave me some reflection about a year ago that, you know, Henry, you need to scale down.
Yeah.
You need to scale down, which is also very not easy because I saw in the media when they were saying an absent father could be because of alcohol. But also the question is, why are they taking alcohol? Are they compensating for something? So I'm also beginning to ask myself, working round the clock, having all these things, am I compensating for something? Do I need also to be checked?
The doctor is right there also.
So the truth is I've missed a lot of the things.
Okay.
I think the only thing that, which is bad, that I'm grateful that when they are unwell, I've always been there. But we should not only celebrate when someone is unwell, we should also celebrate when they're celebrating.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've missed most of their school activity, and thank God for the kind of a spouse I have
Yeah.
who has stepped in.
Filling in
Big
the
time,
gap. Oh, wow.
big time,
Fantastic.
big time, big time.
Fantastic.
Not once, not twice, big time.
Okay. Wow. Okay. You know, when you talked about even the soccer, the scoring, I think as much as the mother is there, a boy wants the dad to be there because you understand football better,
Exactly.
you understand the soccer better,
yeah.
isn't it? We have another question that we asked some Kenyans on the street, and maybe we may just want the director to just play that for us as we listen, and then we'll come back to our expert to help us understand what is the impact of, you know, that absenteeism, especially in early childhood for a child. So let's listen into this, then we'll be right back with much more on When Dad is Away.
for me, I don't take it as it's a bad thing. It's a good thing that happens. It creates you in a different way. People who grown up with father are different breeds of people, especially for men. The softer men are ones without fathers. So I think better fathers are one who never had fathers. So yeah, I think for me, I don't think it's a bad thing. It's God's plan. So yeah, we need these kind of men.
Mostly I've seen children who grow up without fathers. They have a hard time trusting other people. And as for women, they have a hard time trusting men in general. But as for men, they try to be good men, not to be like their fathers. But it affects people differently, so it might be different for other people.
It messes up their psychology because a father needs to be there for their child in order for them to grow well. Now, because if the father is absent, mostly the child rebels.
As a guy, boy, akikosa mbaba, atakosa mtu wa kukua akispekulate. Mainly sisi watu tunaangalia, tuna learn from, kama mtoto mdogo kabisa, ataanza ku learn from his father kitu wa kwanza, ama watu wako karibu na yeye. So akikosa baba, inamuaffect yeye personally.
The three main pillars of the parents is to protect, guide, and provide. So in the absence of the parents, you will find that the kids lack these three important pillars. That is guidance, provision, and protection.
Mtoto anaweza kuwa like tuseme wako in a group, anaweza tuseme tuko mimi na wewe, and then mtoto anaambiwa tuseme mimi na wewe wewe jagrow na father, si ndio? And then aambiwe babangu jana aliniletea gift. Sasa unaona huyu mwingine hata kuwa na maoni, so ata feel disappointed na maybe itamuaffect hadi mentally.
Wow, quite heavy sentiments right there, you know, and I'm glad that this, whatever the Kenyans are talking about out there, is exactly what we're going to talk about. Alita was going to respond to that. But before we get to, you know, how does that growing up without a father impact a child, let's get to the socials. And I can see someone here saying, Sally, could the experts talk of impact on the children when the dad is away and when the father is dead? That is James. And James, Alita will be able to respond to that. Then we have someone else saying from Kigali, what does healing look like for a father who has been absent for years? Can the bond really be meant to the dad in studio? With being absent from the family, especially away from your young ones, what kind of support do you give your wife in bridging that absence gap? From Kigali. And I think let's start with James, Alithia. He's asking, is there a difference or talk of the impact when the dad is away, you know, like Henry working and all that, and then when the dad is dead? Is there a difference?
Definitely there's a difference because you see a father who has passed on is a father who's not coming back. And death is so permanent and it's so final. So the child knows that my dad is not coming back. So there's that hopelessness that a child can feel as compared to a father who's absent. Maybe they don't know them because maybe they think, I will, you know, grow up and look for them and find them. Or the father who's physically away but emotionally present. So at least the father is there. But when a father is gone physically from this earth, they feel like, I really don't have a dad. And there's a deficit that they feel in them, an emptiness where they feel they are less than, or, you know, they just have something that is not there that other children have.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And probably also, when the father, you're the expert, you know, I stand corrected, do you think then there's a closure when the dad is gone, you know, my father is not there, it is just mom, and, you know, it's okay. But when you know your father is around, but he's nowhere to be seen, is that different?
It's different. It's like a different kind of death.
Yeah.
There's nothing as painful as mourning someone who's alive. You know they're there, but they're not. You can't access them.
Yeah.
So there's that, yes, that level of closure.
Okay.
I think if the child is taken through it maybe properly, maybe the professional or the parent or with guidance.
Okay.
Because again, parents sometimes also get overwhelmed. You've also lost someone who's close to you. So sometimes professional help is important.
Okay.
So for them to understand that, okay, dad is gone, it doesn't mean that I am less loved or I am less worthy or there's something wrong with me because my dad died or I did something to cause it. Because children, when parents, maybe a father or a mother is not there or they leave, their first thought is, I'm the reason why. Yes.
Okay. So it has some effect on the child's mental and psychological. Remember, you know, when we started the show, I talked about Lamu. Look at the kind of content you're bringing. Informative, educative, you know, real stories that are touching real lives. Our father is right here talking to us about, you know, the impact. He knows he's an absentee dad. The impact it has on him and on his children. Why don't you help us help fathers in Lamu to also be part of this conversation? Parents, let's talk to them. Let's educate them on such issues. So that can be done on pay bill number, again, 316, and the account name is Lamu. Help us to be in Lamu. And with your help, we know we're going to have that great impact. Let's go to another, there was a question, and I think Henry will be able to respond to this, because they say, what does healing look like for a father who has been absent for years? That would be for you, Alethea. But they're asking, with being absent from the family, Henry, then especially away from your young ones, what kind of support do you give your wife in just bridging that absence gap?
Yeah, I'll be very practical with that. To my spouse, she's actually the pillar currently. Me, I'm outside there battling, but she's the pillar.
Yeah.
And why I like family TV is because of how you try to promote and uplift souls and support families. It is hard, this is just me saying, it is hard to provide leadership outside there, to provide leadership to the profession if you do not have a family unit.
Okay.
So my wife is actually my leader.
Wow.
Which traditionally in Africa we don't want to accept. But she is my leader. She is my leader. And so what kind of support I give her is that, number one, I do not push her to do anything.
Okay.
She will do what she feels is okay. Besides supporting our children in terms of financial obligations, I step up big time to support and be with my wife's family. Her parents are alive. They are probably in an age where they need medical support and so forth. I take them as my own children, as a love to my wife, as a support, because she's also there for me. So that is something that I'll deliberately do for Anne. Two, I do not, if I come back home, for example, 9, 10, 11, she's probably asleep. I get in, probably I want to unpack things. She wants to wake up and help me. I tell her, no, you sleep. She said, can I warm for you food? I said, like, no, I will warm it myself. You sleep.
Okay. Wow, that's deep, because I know there are men who come in, and because I'm from nimetoka kutafuta hii pesa, you can actually go to the kitchen and do all that. Let's come back to, you know, the conversation before the break. Henry had talked about, we were to talk about the impact, what he was talking about, the way he misses all those milestones for his children, sadly so. What is the impact then of this absence, especially during early childhood? What the young people, and even the woman talked about, is mostly as they've grown up. But how does it impact then from early childhood into adulthood?
What happens when a father is absent, physically or emotionally, the impact that it has to a child is that they develop mistrust issues, abandonment issues, a low self-esteem, anger issues, because they cannot understand, why doesn't this person show up for me? Why don't they love me? So it affects how they form identity and relationships. Because children are a product of their parents. And usually, especially when they're small, they have a question of who am I? And they get from who am I from the parents.
Right.
So when the father is not there, especially if they don't know their father, or their father is physically, emotionally not present, they'll ask themselves, who am I for a very long time? And they will not be sure of themselves for a very long time as well.
Okay.
In relationships, you will find that those same wounds, we call them father wounds, present in relationships.
Right.
And they start having unhealthy attachment styles. So the attachment styles, okay, I won't go so deep into it, but what I can say is that there's the anxious attachment style, and there's the avoidant.
Yeah.
Avoidant, you are afraid of connection, because deep connection equals to pain.
Yeah.
You connected with someone once, be it a father, let's now in this instance a father, you are close with them, then they left, or they are no longer available, the connection died. So now you know, if I connect with someone, pain follows. So therefore, I rather not. I cannot be vulnerable. I am not lovable, I am not worthy.
Oh, wow.
Then the anxious attachment style, I'm afraid of abandonment, so I will do everything and anything to keep this person. So if you look at maybe romantic relationships, you find a person is what would look like suffering, psychologically, even physically in some cases, in a relationship, and you wonder, why does this person stay here?
Yeah.
But they want to feel chosen, they want to feel loved. There's that little child in them that needs that confirmation from someone who once neglected them, which was their father, that they are loved. So when this person hurts them, and this person has been neglecting them, let's say in the relationship, it feels like home, because this happened before in their childhood. And when this person becomes good to them or loves them, their inner child says, yes, I have won that war.
This is it, yeah.
It means I am worthy and I am loved.
Okay.
So the wound that is imprinted in the child is, I have to earn love. I'm not worthy of love. I need to work for it.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm not worth loving because this person was not there.
Okay.
Which is a very big lie.
Oh, yeah.
But sadly, it is a thing that remains
Okay.
in the foundation of the child.
All right.
Yes.
I'm seeing their identity crisis. I'm seeing their people pleasing. There's a
Yes.
lot of all that, isn't it? Henry, just to, tell us maybe, when you've traveled, are there ways that you try, efforts you make to just be in touch with your family, your children? What are some of those things that you do to at least ensure that you stay connected?
Yeah, we try to make it big. We don't want to make it so formal. So, for example, I travel to Tokyo. That is 6 hours ahead.
Yeah.
So they're from school. They've finished their homework. As we are actually 1 a.m. the other side. So they call. Everyone is connected. Everyone has got his phone. They can chat me anytime. So they find out where are you, take a video, show them the city where you are, then they ask you. So we do talk, we do communicate. So they ask you, where are you? I say Japan. Do you know how to speak Japanese? I say yes. Can you say a few words? Yes, I just speak in Luo, my mother tongue. So it comes out as a joke, but it's a very well-connected joke. And they're like, this one is just joking with us. But the pictures of the buildings, they can tell, this is not Homa Bay or Migori.
Okay.
So we do chat. We do chat a lot.
Yeah.
They do check on me, I check on them. We keep in touch.
So of course with the digital, space having been different, then you also, the video calls, the FaceTiming and all those things.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Let's talk about the impact of this absenteeism. Is it different, or does it affect the girl different from the boy, or is it the same?
Okay, so do you find some similarities in the girl and the boy? But there are also some differences. So with the boy, you might see issues with discipline, rebellion, anger. They have a serious temper. Or when they're young, they have very big tantrums, more than they used to have. For girls, you may find low self-esteem, they doubt themselves a lot, they feel extreme rejection.
Okay.
A constant feeling of rejection that they can't really understand where it's coming from, but that is where it is coming from.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
I want to support what she's saying.
Sure.
When we got our firstborn, we never planned for it. And I think that was the best thing, that we never planned for it.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's no perfect time. So Leon grew up not liking people. A visitor comes to the house, he will cry. Because the father was always absent, day and night, working. He goes for baptism, he sees the priest, sees the crowd, he cries. And then later when he started walking, talking, he was so dramatic, or you could not correct him. So I think what you're saying is true. That absenteeism affects these people differently. Esther, on the other side, in my absence, becomes the father of the house.
In charge.
She controls everything. She chooses which TV station to be watched, which food to be cooked today. So Leon is to call me, Daddy, Bruna is disturbing me. Daddy, she did this. When I'm in the house, she's so humble, she's so nice. I'm like, okay, are you the one who really disturb people? So yes, it's the way this absence.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, and I would just like to add about validation. That is a point where there's that similarity. So they tend to look for validation from people or things. And this validation can be their peers. You find that they hold their peers in such high regard. Of course, in the developmental stages of a child, peers are important. But you find that this person, you find they can do anything for their friends, and it's simply because they're looking for that belonging that they did not have. Or you find that through things, they are super achiever. And they really want to achieve. And of course, as a parent, you feel good when your child has achieved and they're number one and they have all these things, especially when they become an adult. But sometimes it's a cry for help because they only feel they get their worth from external things. Big cars, good jobs, the trophies, the accolades. And the moment that they don't have those things, they feel empty on the inside. Yeah.
You know, when you talk about all those things, the big cars, but do you know sometimes when you look at it critically, our kids really don't care about all those materialistic things, really. Because for a child, they believe that, you know, love is spelled time. Tell a child to spell for you love, they'll say time. Let's get to social. Betty Wanjiro is asking, what can a mother do to address the impact on the children when the father is away? Alithia.
So what a mother can do, of course, there's the reassuring and nurturing presence that a mother naturally has. But also looking for those suitable role models. Keyword being suitable. Now, because someone is your brother or your uncle, doesn't mean that they're the best role model. Pick someone that you want your child to be exactly like when they become an adult. So if you look at someone who's close to you and you see one or two things that could be a problem, please do not pick them as a role model. Because the foundation that is set in that child, you will not have so much control on what will happen. And again, do not be hands-off. Be involved and have that open communication with your child. Let them know what is appropriate and what is not appropriate. Because a lot of damage goes on sometimes, then the mother does not know, or the caregiver does not know. Because you've trusted this male role model to mentor your child or to be a role model to your child. Then you later on find out over the years, there's been so much damage that has been done because you completely gave your child to this person. So be hands-on. Yes.
All right. Because of time, maybe I may want to give Henry an opportunity to probably tell us, how then are you planning to improve this situation that you are in of being an absentee dad, or, you know, an away dad? How do you plan to improve this briefly?
Number one is to take early retirement. And engage more on activities that are directly have impact to my family and less of the community. My son calls me Mr. President. That will not last in his 20s or in his 30s. It will be, what did you give us? Who did you mold us to be? So that is number one thing that I got to change that, and it's been through a good experience. I mean, the exposure has been good. You understand what we need to improve on. Second, I want to deliberately join my family in family vacations.
Okay.
I don't want to drop them and pick them.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Alithia, and your parting shot.
I think my parting shot would be for the fathers who are out there and feel like they have lost connection with their children or are absentee dads or are failing in one way or the other, that it is not too late. Seek help.
Okay.
Go for therapy. Look for mentors. Try and find out what you can do. Don't try to eat an elephant in a day. Take it step by step and be consistent. If you choose to be in your child's life and you are going to be a present father, be consistent. Don't come in, then come out, and then come in and then come out.
Okay.
That causes so much damage. Be consistent. You'd rather do little, but you're consistent with it and build it up, then come and do so much, and then take it all away.
All right.
Yes.
Betty right there says, thank you so much for what you've told her. I don't know if you may want to share probably your contact for someone out there who may want to reach out to you.
Yes, so as I said, my name is Alithia. I am a psychotherapist by profession. I'm the CEO and founder of Nicereni Wellness, and we offer therapeutic services to everyone around the world. And we tailor wellness to you. You tell us what it is that you need, and we offer it to you. So you can reach us through 07 40 530 111. 07 40 530 111, or you can reach out to Family Media for our contacts. We'll be happy to help you and hear from you. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for the great conversation we've had this. I've learned a lot personally. I've gotten some tips right there, and I've seen myself in some situations, but as a mother. Thank you so much, Henry, for making time from your busy schedule, as well as Alithia from your very busy schedule. I really do appreciate. Well, thank you as well to you, my viewer and listener, wherever you are joining in. You've plugged in, send in your questions and feedback. I really do want to appreciate you this morning. And also remember, if you want to be part of our Family Media team, family, you can do that by sending the word partner to I beg your pardon. You can send the word partner to 20316 SMS line or 0786 316 316. That is our WhatsApp line. Send the word partner, and our amazing team will reach out to you and to guide you on how to go about it. And also, if you want to support this particular ministry, you can do that through paybill number 316 316. The account name shall be your telephone number. And also remember, we have a cooperative bank account where you can send in your support as well. And the account number is 0113 6000799100, and the account name is TBN Family Media. God bless you, and see you again tomorrow on Matters Finances. We'll be talking about faith and finances. Bye for now. Cheers. Thank you. Now you're a present dad.